Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. I prefaced something in the previous video, but I'm gonna repeat it today in case you're just randomly tuning into today's daily Animal Crossing video. Today, I'm gonna spend the entire day at one of my crafting stations, and I'm just gonna craft all day. And more specifically, I'm gonna craft document stacks and scattered papers all day because scattered papers can be crafted into document stacks, and document stacks can be crafted into scattered papers. And they each count as a piece of furniture. So every time you craft them into one another, it counts as crafting a piece of furniture, which helps me accomplish a Nook Miles achievement that exists in this game that I have been trying to accomplish since basically the beginning of this game, where I decided I was going to knock out as many Nook Miles achievements as possible. So today, I'm basically going to do nothing but craft these two items into one another over and over and over and over and over and over and over again while I talk about some random topics in the background. So if that's not really your thing, I take no offense. But I will say, I will start the video off by going on a captain boat tour, because I still have to do that a couple more times. But anyway, right now it's 5:05 p.m. on Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. Folks, that means that today is 1/1/1/22. I cannot wait until the year 2233, so the exact date could be 1/1/1/2233. But anyway, someone recently asked me for advice, and I thought it would be a good idea to share it with everyone. They want to know what to do if you ever found someone passed out on the beach. That means Gulliver is going to be here, which means I have to assist Gulliver because there's a chance that after I help him, he'll finally give me the gold shovel recipe, and then something else I want to accomplish before the series comes to a close. But this series only has about a week left in it. Today is day 437. I mean, I'm kind of liking the idea of ending this series at day 444. So that would mean that, yeah, there would be exactly 1 week remaining of this series once this video comes to a close. So, Gulliver, you got about a week to assist me, man. First things first, I've got some mail. And more specifically, I've got a letter from Charlize. Charlize, I'm sure that's a very generous letter, and I appreciate you sending it to me, but I gotta throw it away so it's a safe space. Alright, I thought I was gonna spend the entire day just crafting items into one another back and forth over and over and over and over and over again. But if Gulliver is going to wash up onto my shores, I should make sure that I do not pass up the opportunity to assist him, because tomorrow, he might send me something in the mail. And that certain something can be useful if it is a gold shovel recipe. Now, Gulliver, do you want to wash up somewhere convenient, or do you just want to wash up over on the right side of my island again and make me explore all of the beaches before I'm even able to accomplish anything? The only upside is that it's sunset right now, so my island is looking pretty, and I am liking it. I am here for it. All right, Gulliver, what is your deal, sir? Where are you at? This will serve as a nice distraction before It's Gulliver! I don't know that Gulliver can actually send me the gold shovel recipe. But so as to mix things up so it's not completely repetitive and boring, I shall assist him anyway. And besides, it is simply the right thing to do at this time. Come on, Gulliver! If I find even a single raisin in these cookies, I'll keelhaul the lot of ye. Yeah, that sounds like what I would do if I was a captain. Like, I was hoping I would get chocolate chip cookies, and you have surprised me with the agony that is a oatmeal raisin cookie. I've had that trouble before where I bit into what I thought was a chocolate chip cookie and it turned out to be an oatmeal raisin cookie. And while I acknowledge that other people like oatmeal raisin cookies and see it as a delicious delicacy, I do not like oatmeal raisin cookies, for I do not like oatmeal or raisins, so baking it into a cookie is not necessarily a guarantee that I will enjoy it. So, if I was eating a plate of cookies and I mistakenly bit into an oatmeal raisin cookie again, I would probably also take it out on my crew. But anyway, Gulliver, I have helped you plenty of times now throughout the 437 days that this Animal Crossing New Horizons Daily Gameplay video series has gone on for. And I understand that the whole point of this is for me to jump into the ocean and look for your missing communicator part, and then I will come back up and return it to you, and then tomorrow you'll send me something in the mail. Now, if you can send me something in the mail that is a golden shovel recipe, I would appreciate it, but I think only Gulliver can do it, not Gulliver. But even so, I am willing to assist you real quickly. Give me one moment. I kind of want to get a running jump, because I don't really jump into the water all that often these days. So here we go, ready? I'm running. Oh, no! Hang on, we gotta do that again. I was trying to do a front flip, I was trying to do a front flip. I really was. Here, we'll do it off this rock right here. Ready? Hoppa, 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 hoppa. There it is. That's more like it. All right. Gotta have a little fun in the sun before it goes down for the day. It's also probably really, really cold if there's still snow on my island, but whatever. All right, we're gonna find his communicator part. If I randomly pull up some other items, I'll sell them at the shop. It's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Hopefully this is just his communicator part and I can be done with it and then I can immediately dive on into, crafting my stuff. Cool. We dove on into that. We got his communicator part. Easy peasy. I like it when it's quick. All right, we'll return to the shore. We'll give that to him. We'll get an item from him in the mail tomorrow. And then today, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do at the start of this video, which is just crafting stuff. Crafting the same 2 items into one another all day long. All right, Gulliver, I hope you didn't go too far, my good man, because I already have your communicator part ready to go. Please, hang tight. Hang out here. Well, actually, after this, I gotta go on that Captain Boat tour, because I only gotta take a couple more Captain Boat rides for that achievement to be done, and it's important that I do it every single day, so that it can be done. And then I guess if I wanted to, I could just craft my stuff at the Captain Boat tour, so we have a nice change of pace. That might be what I do. Let's see what type of island I wind up on with this Captain Boat tour, and if it's nothing fancy, then I will craft my stuff there. And if it is something fancy, like if I go to the Shooting Star Island or something, then maybe I'll just leave. All right, Gulliver, there you go. Happy to be of assistance. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alrighty. Captain, you're here. I know I just looked this up the other day, but I gotta double check it again. How many more boat rides must I do with ye, my good man? Not Smile Isle. It's not Smile Isle. It's not these. It's Set Sail for Adventure. Right. So we have today, tomorrow, and the day after, and we will be done. We will be done with these boat rides, Captain. So let's make it last. Let's enjoy it! And while I go on this next boat ride, I will be sure to bonk some trees and get a couple of supplies. But otherwise, the focus will just be to look at the island and potentially craft all of my furniture items, my document stacks, and my scattered papers. So, Captain, I'm ready if you're ready. We'll get to take a boat ride with the sun going down in the background, which means the lighting will be really pretty with these nice yellowish, orangish hues. And I am all for that. All right, Captain, thank you very much. Please, by all means, take it away with your lovely song. Yeah, woohoo, yeah, all right, thank you, Captain. Look at those pretty pink clouds in the background. Doesn't that look nice? I think that means I'm not going to be at the Shooting Star Island, but I don't know what theme that could be. Oh, it is a summer island. That's the theme. Well, it is a pretty island. It's nice to see with these skies in the background, too. Maybe I will craft my stuff here for the day. Not certain, but I guess I can go ahead and bonk all the trees. Here we go, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, that's right. I won't be needing this anymore. We can take that off. Boom. And then we can move that back over to here. And then we're gonna pick up all the wood pieces because the extra wood pieces will be useful for crafting tools in the future. All right, here we are. Yes, one of each wood piece. That is preferable, thank you. And the coconuts being on the floor will remind me that I've already bonked these trees. Great, I'll take that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. And I'll only bonk the coconut trees right now. And then I will get into crafting. And then maybe I'll bonk 1 or 2 more trees on the way out and then we'll be good to go. But I wanna, oh, hang on, I got Nook Miles for bonking trees, it seems. Yes, it does. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Cool, cool, cool. What else we got? For catching a football fish? That's not gonna happen right now. I'm not focused on that right now. All right, cool. I'll take these. Nice, nice. Okay. And then if there's any more coconut trees on the right side of the island, I'll go ahead and give them a quick bonk. I'll take that tree branch as well. Save me some time later. Extra tree branches are pretty darn handy. Excuse me, Mr. Bug. Or Mrs. Bug. Hey, I don't judge. Oh, and I probably should bonk the rock in the back too, because that way I can get extra iron nuggets. The iron nuggets are good for upgrading items. And then, yeah, oh, there's a lot of trees over here. Okay, maybe I'm not going to get straight into crafting the furniture like I thought I was going to. It was very important that I take this captain boat ride. So I took it, darn it. There we go. All right, so we'll take that. Oh yeah, the recipe. Let's see if this is of any use to me. Although I have suspicion to believe that it won't be. What do we got? Boom. It is water flooring. I already know it, but under normal circumstances, that would be a good item to have. If I wanted to catch another shark, I could do so right here, but I have no need to do so. I'm fine. I've got enough sharks. I already have shark models on my island. I am good to go. Okay. Then we got these trees. Yes, please. These trees, please. The ones without the bees. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hang on. I'm bonging one more time. There's supposed to be a third wood piece. Where is it? Whatever. Unless it's right behind the tree and I just can't see it. Oh, there was one there all along. That's my bad, guys. But otherwise, I bonked all the coconut trees. I will take the tree branches. Thank you. Okay. And then we'll hop on back here. You know what? I'm gonna bonk these two trees for good luck. May as well. I've already got my stone axe out. Okay, regular wood. Great, great, great. It comes into play. There will be handy parts about it. All right, boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then, yeah, we're gonna bonk this rock right here and on. I'd better climb up and bonk the other rocks, huh? All right, so extra stones. Okay. I guess if I'm gonna bonk this rock, I should do it from this direction. Here we go, boom. Money! Money! I don't need extra money, so I'm gonna save my shovel bonks. I mean, I'll pick these up, but I really don't need extra coins, extra coinage. So we'll go up and we'll bonk this rock a couple of times, all right? So now I'll grab this. Very good. All right, boom. And now we do this, okay? And we can do boom. There's the stuff, but really what I need is the iron nuggets more than anything. The clay doesn't do me much good. There we go, there we go, there we go, boom. Boom, lots of iron nuggets, or at least a decent share. You know, out of 8 possible slots, 5 of them being iron nuggets is something I'm A-okay with. I do not need the extra clay. That was a mistake. But I guess I can take them anyway. I'm not gonna manually pick up the other pieces of clay, so we'll leave that alone. All right, we're gonna climb on back down. And then we're gonna go to the other side. I wish I could take out my vaulting pole and just friggin' leap to the other side, but alas, not to be the case. Too dangerous. In real life, I'd be too much of a coward to actually try that. I think I'm the adventurous type in some cases, but not in all cases. Hey, there we go. All right, let's do it. We do boom. Iron nugget. Oh no! Come on. I need to get the maximum number of bonks otherwise. Give me the iron nuggets. Oh, hey, all right. Who knows if there would have been an extra iron nugget at the end of it all, but I'll take what I can get. Boom. Just need the iron nuggets. And fortunately, because this isn't my own island, this is just one of those Captain Boat Tour islands, I can leave the mess, and we'll be good to go. Alright, there should be a crafting station here, though, and that is where I shall tend to the rest of my work. Alrighty, here we are. Right here. Yeah, I mean, look, some people might be watching Animal Crossing at this point and wonder if I'm still having fun. And I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I am still having fun. Wait, before I craft anything and continue this conversation, let me see where I'm at. We're about 14 minutes or so into the video. I got my document stacks right here. Okay, oh, and I'm starting to get extra iron nuggets. Great. Great, great, great. That's what I wanted. Okay. So right now, where am I with regards to the achievement? So DIY furniture is what I'm focusing on. That's right. That's right. I stopped at 2 yesterday. So I'm gonna write that down. 2. Okay. I am under the suspicion that I can potentially make it to like 2,600 by the end of the day. And if I can do that, I can get to 3,000 the following day, and then this achievement will be done. And then the only achievement that I will be focusing on for the remainder of the series, besides getting the gold shovel recipe from Gulliver, hopefully, will be this one. This will take even longer, but we'll hope for the best, right? All right, so we're gonna dive on into it. Anyway, Many people wonder if, at this point, 437 days into my series, if I'm even enjoying the game anymore. And I am. And then the follow-up question is, yeah, but are you enjoying the game if all you're doing is sitting here, mashing the A button in front of this crafting station and seeing if you can craft stuff over and over and over? And in some cases I am. I admit that this is not going to be the most entertaining video and that this is obviously not the most flattering form of gameplay. But the important thing to note is that I am choosing to do this because I am willing to fulfill the commitments that I set forth in front of me. I said I would record Animal Crossing New Horizons for an hour every single day. And even if things are a little dull at times, that doesn't bother me as much. All right, I get bothered when games are cheap, when games don't feel complete, but this game has its polish. This game set these achievements in front of me, and these achievements are just doable enough to where I feel as though they warrant my time. And I do admit, there is an effect of me trying to stall in this series and drag things out for a bit, but since I'm already coming back and recording a version 2.0 iteration of my series anyway, you're watching a video in the version 2.0 iteration of this series, I figured this is now a prime opportunity for me to finally finish this achievement. And I focused on this achievement a fair deal of times back in the original run of my series. I remember even going to my friend Jughead's Island, and we would just exchange stories while I was doing this in the background, and I even just kind of did this while I had Scooter with me over at MagFest. So I'm gonna catch this butterfly. There you go. You're coming with me. But otherwise I can't have too many distractions. I got an achievement for it. Oh, for crafting stuff. Okay, fine. There, now I have 163,000 Nook Miles achievements. Very good, very good. All right, the rest of the stuff isn't too significant to me. We're gonna go back to doing this. But anyway, I've already spent so much time doing this that it feels like it would be kind of a shame to not complete it. And I know that I didn't complete this achievement in the original run of my series, but now I've been given a second chance to finally complete these achievements, and I feel as though I should do so. Because if I end this series now, before I complete these achievements, I'll feel a sense of regret. And I try to feel regret as little as possible. I remember if I wind the clock back 10 years ago to 2012 now, I was able to say things like I regret nothing, but now I cannot say that as easily. There are things that I regret. And if this is my chance to play Animal Crossing every single day for an hour and make the most of my time with the game, then I may as well complete these achievements before I regret not doing so. I'm already in too deep. There's a name for it, the law of diminishing returns. It's like when I think the example is when you buy a bad movie and you're watching the movie and you get 30 minutes into the movie and you're like, this sucks. Oh, but I already spent $10 on the movie, so I may as well finish it, right? As if you feel that finishing something terrible will better justify your time. Now, this isn't super terrible. I mean, as I already said, it's not the most beneficial use of my time, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. I'm here, I'm committed, I get a video out of it, so it benefits my work, and I get to come out of this game once this series concludes with a sense of accomplishment. I don't know how many people have knocked out this achievement. I imagine a fair share of people have, but at least I can say that I've done it, because I enjoy having those bragging rights. I enjoy being able to brag about the fact that I played this game for what's going to be 444 days of the series. And again, I was content with not completing this achievement the first time, because I ended the series around day 367, and I spent so much time trying to catch enough fish and enough bugs and enough deep sea creatures every day that I thought following this up afterward wasn't as necessary. But now that I'm in the version 2.0 iteration of the series, it feels a little more necessary. And I believe I've touched on this exact topic probably several times when I was playing the original iteration of the series, talking about completing what I start. And, it's kind of shot me in the foot a little bit, because I acknowledge that not as many people are going to want to watch my Animal Crossing series now. It's already a tough sell for people to watch all 444 days of this series, right? And I did it anyway, because I liked the bragging rights. And now I'm telling my fans, oh yeah, but the last 10 or so videos are just me standing in front of this crafting station, mashing the A button while I craft the same two items into each other back and forth while I ramble on and hope that the achievement finally procs in the background. It's not a great sell. But again, I'm already in too deep they may as well finish what I start, and at least in recording the process and shouting into this microphone, it allows me to make a video out of it, and that at least makes it a little more worthwhile. I'm documenting everything I'm doing. And I use these Animal Crossing videos as footage and other videos that I edit. I'm a freelance editor for a lot of other YouTubers. So when I record these Animal Crossing videos, that's footage that I can use without having to ask for permission for someone else as B-roll footage in these other videos. So, I like to edit for Arlo. I'm thankful that he allows me to edit for him. And he might talk about the version 2.0 update in Animal Crossing. And when he talks about that in a video, I have my own footage. And I know what happens in each of my videos. And so I can use that footage in his videos and pull out exact moments at perfect times. Now, maybe this specific video, where I stand in front of this tree stump and mash the A button over and over, probably not useful for one of his videos. Might be useful for one of my own videos. I'm working on my 2022 plans video. I start every year by talking about a video where I start every year by making a video that discusses my potential video editing plans for the year. And I might talk about how the latter half of my Animal Crossing series just turned into this. So it sounds really stupid and redundant, right? This footage isn't that useful, except for when I talk about that the footage isn't useful. Therefore, making it useful. It's like a bit of an oxymoron. But even so, I'm keeping busy. I'm still devoted to finishing what I start, because what's more important to me is being loyal and committed to what I do. And even if that kind of tears down my YouTube channel, at this point, it's already so far gone that I would rather maintain the committed and loyal traits of myself and my channel. Because once this series is over, that's when I can work on some other things and try to get my channel back up from the rut it's currently in. Because my viewership has fluctuated a lot. It's kind of on an uptick, but it's gonna go back down again. I already know. And that's fine. I've accepted that. I'm continuing this Animal Crossing New Horizons series knowing that. And this isn't the first time I've made this mistake. The mistake being continuing a series for so long that there's no longer interest in it. Like, I get it. I have already set myself up for problems on YouTube because I am what you might call a variety content creator. I like too many different types of games. I want to do Splatoon videos, and I want to do Super Smash Bros. Videos, and I want to do Pokemon videos, and I want to do daily Animal Crossing videos, and I want to do a walkthrough of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and I want to do random multiplayer videos on the weekends. Like, I want to do all of that. But not everybody wants to watch all of that. Or at least they don't always want to watch every single thing that I do. And I totally get that. And so, when I decide that I'm going to sit down and play Animal Crossing for 400 plus days, I totally acknowledge that that is not what the average viewer of my channel wants to watch. Most of my viewers that came to the channel came from a variety of different games that were not Animal Crossing, but they came for those specific games. And those games are generally like, the most popular videos on my channel are of New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. U. To this day, I get comments that say, hey, I didn't know you were still making videos. I remember your old New Super Mario Bros. Wii videos. And that's awesome. But it feels weird to still be known for that game because I barely remember that game. I had great memories recording that game with my friends, and I'm glad that those videos took off, and I'm glad that people enjoyed them and stuck around to watch my future content. But I feel weird because I'm not the New Super Mario Bros. Wii guy. You know, I don't feel comfortable calling myself famous for playing that game because there are people that are famous for like speedrunning games or competing in games like Super Smash Bros. And they make videos on that. And so those people become famous for those games. I don't feel right calling myself the New Super Mario Bros. Wii guy. I would feel better calling myself the Pokemon guy or even at this point the Animal Crossing guy, but not the New Super Mario Bros. Wii guy. And yet, that's how most people found my channel, was through that game or through its sequel, New Super Mario Bros. U. Both those series took off super well. Then there were other eras. You know, I played Mario Kart Wii for a time and got quite popular from that game. The success didn't exactly carry over to Mario Kart 8, but that's okay. As time goes on, more and more people join the YouTube market and more people are able to really capitalize and dig into certain games. So there are much more popular people playing Animal Crossing New Horizons right now than myself. And you know what? That's fine. I am not the Animal Crossing guy to most people. To most people, I don't have a specific example, but to most people, there are channels that exclusively focus on Animal Crossing. And for that reason, they've really honed in on that market. And then here I am, some other random guy who's played Mario Kart and New Super Mario Bros. U and Pokemon and Splatoon, and now I'm trying to tap into that Animal Crossing market. And I'm not doing a fantastic job. I mean, granted, the main selling point of the series, and the reason I wanted to stand out with it in the first place, was to play it for an hour every single day, despite everything. I decided I was going to stick to that, because that was going to be the only way I was going to be able to stand out, while also having some form of consistency. But once this series comes to a close, I most likely will not be the Animal Crossing guy. I will not be the channel everyone thinks of when they think of this game. Alright? You know, when I think of Super Smash Brothers, I personally think of a lot of pro players. All right, I think of the people I compete with in the SoCal region. When I play Pokemon, I think of other competitive players like Wolfie and Cybertron, but I also think of other people who do theory videos like Noggin. Or Loxton is also his name. You know, I think of people like that. When I think of Mario Kart, you know, I might think of my good old friend Mr. Bean. When I think of, I don't know, there's other YouTubers like Ant Dude. They associate him with Kirby, right? I don't have that. I'm very fortunate to be able to work with a lot of those people on their bigger projects too. But I don't have one specific game that I'm known for. I do variety content, and that works for and against me. I don't want to hone in on one specific game. If I did hone on one specific game, such as Super Smash Brothers, I could probably become really good at it and potentially become the Super Smash Brothers guy. I probably could do it if I was consistent and persistent and simplistic enough with it all. But the thing is, I like more than Super Smash Brothers, and I've had friends who've honed in on specific gaming categories, and eventually they get beaten out, so they figure the solution is to branch out, but when they branch out, they can't become as successful. Like if you do, I don't want to speak ill will of certain friends, but so I'm gonna try to use faker examples. If you exclusively do Kingdom Hearts content, let's say, all right, and all you do is Kingdom Hearts content, but then someone else comes along and does a lot of Kingdom Hearts content, and that person is starting to beat you out. And so you decide, oh, well, you know what I'm gonna do to try and appeal to a wider audience? I'm gonna do different content. I'm gonna start doing Minecraft content. But you know, the people that came to your channel to watch Kingdom Hearts content. They didn't go to your channel to watch Minecraft content. And while you might bring in some new subscribers for your Minecraft content, you might now isolate some of your older subscribers from your content because they just want to watch Kingdom Hearts. And so now you try to do this balancing game, and the people who came to your channel to watch the Minecraft content might not care about the Kingdom Hearts content, and the people who subscribe to your channel in the first place for the Kingdom Hearts content might not care about the Minecraft content. And that's the problem with doing variety content. So the more games you add to that list, the tougher it becomes. And you might be known for being the Nintendo guy, like you might have a bigger umbrella. But not all games are equal, I'm afraid. There are some channels that exist on social media that have developed enough to where they can post a video almost whenever they want, and they can be fine. But not all channels are like that. That's the dream, is to be able to post whatever, and your video becomes super successful. That's the dream. Everybody in the world wants that. But more realistically, you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game that YouTube wants you to play. You have to play what's relevant and what's hot, and you gotta specialize in a specific thing. And that's not how YouTube was several years ago. Several years ago, you used to just be able to subscribe to a specific show that a person was making on YouTube. YouTube used to have a feature called shows, where you can make whatever you wanted, and then you'd subscribe to that. You didn't have to worry about getting flooded with other videos. But now YouTube really wants you to hone in on specific things. And if I decided something else, like if I wanted to pick up a new hobby, like cooking, let's say, I wouldn't be able to post cooking content on this channel because people didn't subscribe to this channel to watch me cook. I mean, maybe they did, I don't know, but I have my doubts. But they didn't come to this channel to watch me cook. They came to this channel to watch me play gaming. So now people are making alternate channels just to focus on their other hobbies. And I am not interested in that. I am now more interested in having my regular YouTube channel here, my Yoshiller channel, just kind of be the collection, the portfolio of various projects that I've done over the years. And if that isolates my subscribers, You know, it's a bummer, but that's kind of the road I've decided to take now because I'm already in too deep. That's how I'm bringing this whole thing back around. The law of diminishing returns. I'm already so deep into this whole thing of playing Animal Crossing and focusing on specific series and playing my specific set of games. I am not interested in always being a trend chaser. Now, I did play this game. All right, I played this game when it was new. It was the big game of 2020, all right? I played it well beyond its relevancy. I mean, it's still relevant, but you don't see nearly as many people talking about it these days, right? You know, I played this game, and there are other newer games that I played, like Mario Party Superstars, right? But I played those games less because of chasing a trend, and more because they were games that I thought I could do something cool with. So, here's Animal Crossing. I'm playing this game every single day for an hour. Mario Party. I wanted to create a selection of videos that would focus on superstars in the YouTube entertainment industry. So that's what I did. That was my take on it, so to speak. You know, I try to do what I can, and I like to finish what I start. There are projects on my own YouTube channel that I've canceled or still haven't completed to this day. You know, I still have to finish my new Pokemon Snap walkthrough. But I still intend to do it. I want to finish many things. I don't like leaving projects incomplete because it's insulting when people can bring something up and say, well, you never finished this. Well, you can't use that against me. I'm going to finish my Animal Crossing New Horizons daily gameplay video series, and I'm going to get to day 444, or whatever day I deem comfortable, but I'm still leaning toward that day 444 idea, and you won't be able to use that against me. You might be able to point out that I haven't completed another project or another series, but at least I'll be able to say, I finished Breath of the Wild, I finished Animal Crossing New Horizons, I'm about to, I did finish Age of Calamity, I just have to upload everything. All right, I finished many things that most people would not finish. So I might be stubborn, and I might be an idiot, but you know what I'm not? You know what I'm not? I'm not a failure. All right? I don't just give up because because I decided to follow someone else's trends. I decided to finish what I started. And that's important to me because when I apply for a job or when I help out a friend, you know that when you tell me to do something or when I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to commit and I'm going to finish it. And that's a trait that I value and that I want to maintain and that I want to be known for. So if I can't be the new Super Mario Brothers I don't really want to be that. Let me use a better example. If I can't be the Animal Crossing guy, if I can't be the Splatoon guy, if I can't be the Pokemon guy, if I can't be the Super Smash Brothers guy, you get it. I think I'm repeating myself here. If I can't be known for playing a specific game, if I can't become the most popular person for playing that game, at least allow me to be known as the guy who finished what he started, that can be loyal, trusted, and committed. All right, at least allow me to be that, because those are values that I appreciate and that I think others appreciate. That's what I believe. So why am I still playing this game at this point? Because I said I would. Why am I still knocking out this achievement? Because I said I would. Do I still even enjoy playing this game at this point? To an extent, yes, because I am so interested in achieving those values that motivates me to finish. All right, how's that for a change? Even though I'm sitting here for the next 30 minutes mashing my A button, and by the way, I really am here doing it. You can hear me pressing that A button right there. Ready? Boom, 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 boom. Even though I'm sitting here doing this and speaking into the microphone like I'm some sort of motivational speaker, I enjoy doing this because I enjoy the end goal. Which brings up another question, right? How much torture is worth it for you to achieve your ultimate end goal? Like, what are people willing to do? What are people willing to risk to achieve their goals? How much are you willing to endure of torture and frustration to achieve your goals? Because here's where my head's at. I have gone on the record, and I still stand by this. I have wanted to work at Nintendo of America. I would love to have a job there. And there's difficulties in doing that. You know, there's people that are more qualified. I don't always know exactly what job I want to do at Nintendo, but I know I want to work there. I would love to be a video editor. I would love to edit trailers or Nintendo Direct presentations or commercials or something. That's my area of expertise. Ideally, I'd love to one day make my own game, but I can't program stuff. I can only spit ideas out and hope that some people can interpret that and turn it into a game. But at least having the job at Nintendo That's been my dream. They've been the company that's inspired me. It would be an honor to work with them and alongside these great directors and developers and produce a fun and successful game. All right, that's been my dream. I don't exactly know the road to get there. There were years ago where I thought I might have. And the truth of the matter is, I'm not certain. I have general advice. You know, I'm not looking for advice. But here's where my head's at, okay? Because there's something I could tell you how other people got the job. All right, a lot of people get their jobs at big companies because they go to college and they get a college degree, and the college degree is seen as valuable, and then they try to work in the industry in other places, and then they get the experience from other places, and they finally apply for their dream job, such as Nintendo, and finally the Nintendo employer calls on that employee for an interview, and then they hire them on. All right, that's the general layout for getting a job or getting a career in your desired position. So you go to college, you work in the industry in other places for a bit, and then you apply for your dream job, and hopefully you get it. All right, I get that. That's the general layout anyway. And what people often leave out is, at least in today's day and age, when people go to college, the college degree doesn't always matter. And a lot of people wind up in college debt because they're paying off student loans that have interest on them. So the student loans grow larger and larger every year if they're not consistent with their payments. So a lot of people are in debt for a really long time, and that's torturous. Or you can work at a job that might provide you tuition reimbursement. That is to say, there are certain major companies out there where if you work at them, if you work like a basic job on the ground floor and you're boxing things up or putting stuff on shelves or whatever, you're doing very repetitive tasks all day, but you're able to go to college and you're able to afford it. But it's gonna be exhausting and it's gonna be torturous. You're gonna do college while you're doing this job you might not necessarily care about, and the job you don't care about is gonna be tough, and then the college might be tough. But at least you won't have the student loans afterward. But there's also not the guarantee that you'll even get your dream job after it, but you'll have the college degree, which might not be useful, but you'll have it. Let's say the college degree does get you your dream job though. Let's say you work at this job where you put stuff on shelves and you don't really enjoy it, and the pay is but they pay for your college, and you get your degree, and the degree helps you get to your position like right after you get it. Okay, so college is on average like 4 or 5 years if you're going for your bachelor's degree. Is that worth it though? To get your dream job, is it worth it to undergo 4 or 5 years of what is basically torture? You're not enjoying yourself. You're doing a job just so you can pay for your college, right? You're taking advantage of the benefits. But your dream job is at the end of the road. Is it worth it? And then if there's less certainty, if you don't get your dream job at the end, is it still worth it for the chance to get it? And that's where my head's been at in recent times. You know, I like being able to edit for other YouTubers, and it definitely helps me expand my portfolio, and being able to edit for other YouTubers has definitely opened the doors and provided other opportunities for me. I'm forever thankful for that. I also acknowledge that if I want to get my dream job at applying for Nintendo one day, I'm going to have to expand my horizons and pursue other things, such as potentially returning to college and obtaining a degree or getting a job at another place and saving up money and stuff like that. I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy those things. I'm not sure how useful those things are going to be, and I'm not sure that they'll even get me closer toward my goal. But if there's even a chance that they all could get me closer toward my goal, getting another retail job, going back to college and getting a degree, if there's even the chance to go back to all of that, and at the end of the road is the opportunity to get a job at Nintendo, is it worth it? The question ultimately boils down to, is 4 to 5 years of torture worth it to fulfill your dream? And that's where my head's at. So I don't know. This isn't torturous. This is just me pressing the A button over and over. I mean, granted, my right thumb is getting a little sore. Oopsies. My right thumb's getting a little sore, but, you know, is this all worth it to mash this A button over and over and over again just to craft these items into each other over and over and over again and knock out the Nook Miles achievement? Is it worth it? To me, it is, because it allows me to use this as a bragging right. It allows me to at least be able to say I finished what I started. And there are more consequences to this. I mean, yeah, it leads to a kind of boring video, and my views on my channel have already been on the downtick as of late anyway. But I can say that I'm one of the few people who probably did knock out this achievement within 400 days, and that I'll be one of the only people to have done a video series for this game that's been this long. 400, we're day 437 right now. I don't know anybody else who's done 437 videos of Animal Crossing. There might be others who have done more than 100, sure. But 437? I don't know. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like my Animal Crossing videos are the best, because they're not. There are plenty of other people out there who have done fewer videos, and they are much better in quality. I kind of sacrificed quality for a little bit of quantity. I tried to tread the line. I don't think my quality is too terrible, hopefully. I like to think that I'm at least somewhat entertaining at times. I get a fair share of comments from people saying they like to put my videos on in the background and listen to them like a podcast while they work. And I take great pride in that, and I appreciate people that do that, because every view counts, and I like to know that I'm entertaining at least someone out there. Putting a smile on someone's face means a lot to me. It helps me with my self-esteem, makes me feel like I'm doing something. I'm not gonna look back at this and say, oh man, that time I mashed the A button in front of the crafting station for an hour was one of the most impactful things I ever did. It's not that. Knowing that people watch these videos at all, though, makes me feel a little more validated and makes me feel a little better about myself. At the same time, totally get it if this is not someone's cup of tea, watching me mash the A button here over and over and over. Totally get that. I will take no offense to that. All right? Because I try to make videos that I would personally want to watch, and I acknowledge that what I want to watch is not always what someone else wants to watch, and I also acknowledge that I'm not looking up someone mashing the A button over and over and over again in front of a crafting station. But I might have other people that are okay with that, because I also acknowledge that there are some creators I really enjoy watching that I'll watch them do pretty much anything, and that gameplay like this might just play in the background. I totally get that. You support your creator, not necessarily every single video, you know, not every single video is going to be a hit. I get that. But you support the creator. And so any support that anyone has given me over the years, I really do appreciate. All right, let me go ahead and craft this one extra set of scattered papers, and then let me see where I am. Because I started this at 2222, and if I'm at 2322 or higher, then I'd say we've been making pretty good rounds. So I always overshoot it. Oh, we're at 2,400. We're well beyond that. That's perfect that I'm at exactly this number. We've got 600 to go. So I think I can get another 100 before this video comes to a close. I think I can do it. All right, and then we'll take the cat and boat ride back, and then we'll conclude the video there. All right, so we'll keep this going. So if I was at 2222 when I started this, and I'm at 2,400 now, that means that I did 100 and, I used to be able to do the math, I did 178 in that time. So I did 178 in the span of about 30 minutes. That would lead me to believe that I can do 356, right? 356 in the span of an hour. So I could, if I don't knock this out tomorrow, I could absolutely knock this out on the day after. And if that's the case, that would line up with the cat and boat rides I've been doing. So I can knock out both achievements on the same day, which is both a pro and a con, because I would like for the day in which I knocked out this achievement, this document stack crafting achievement, to really be its own day, and then have the cat and boat ride achievement be its own day as well. But if they get knocked out on the same day, I guess it'll just work out that way. And then from there, I can just focus on crafting tools for the remainder of the series, and hopefully at some point I'll get a golden shovel from Gulliver. Otherwise, that'll be it. There'll be one, if this series really does conclude on day 444, that means the next multiplayer video, day 441, would likely be the last one. And I'm not going to worry too much about trying to get a bunch of friends for one multiplayer video. I might just have What a Geek on again, because he was the last multiplayer guest I had before I did my original iteration, before I concluded my original iteration of the series. So I might do that again, just to kind of keep the tradition going. And then I'll have to decide what I want to do for a final video, but I guess I've got a week to think about it. So I've got to do that. I've got to do my 2022 plans video. I've got to edit for a few other people, and then I got to upload the final few videos of Age of Calamity. So really, my new year hasn't truly started yet, because I'm wrapping up this, I'm wrapping up Age of Calamity, and I have to do my yearly start of the year plans video. So my year really more so starts in February. But when things do officially kick off in February, and I've done my plans video, and I'm done with this series, and I've uploaded everything else I need to upload that's in the backlog, then that's when I'm gonna start making a couple changes, and I really just want to hit the ground and finish up New Pokemon Snap, and I want to finish up a few other series, and I want to get back to my consistent daily uploading schedule, darn it. And if I go to conventions, I want videos to still upload while I'm at the conventions, you know? And I want to be able to really focus on the games that I want to play and get back to that consistent stuff. And you know, actually in 2021, I was able to accomplish that a bit. Once Animal Crossing New Horizons came to a close, there were certain weeks where I just did stick to my schedule. You know, I had like Age of Calamity walkthrough videos come out on the weekdays, I had whatever Wednesday videos come out on Wednesdays, and then I had my multiplayer stuff come out on the weekends. And really what I need to do in order to pull that off is I need to create a backlog. I need to be able to record a bunch of videos in advance so that I can upload them and have them ready to go so that while other videos are coming out, I'm still continuing to create videos in the background. And that just goes on forever, that I always just have extra videos to upload at any time. But that's been a little tricky because one, Animal Crossing, I can't really record multiple videos in one day. I have to record each video on its own day. I have to, you know, do one video a day, and it's an hour commitment each time. So it's hard to get ahead in videos when this is a daily commitment. And on top of that, the game I've been walkthroughing right now has been Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and it can take like 3 hours to record one video. And it takes a lot out of me, so that when I record that one, I'm not really compelled to record more. Especially since I know I have to go and record more Animal Crossing later in the day. But fortunately, I am now done recording Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Fortunately, Animal Crossing is almost done. And fortunately, things are starting to come to a normal process as I go forward. I've gotten pretty good at editing videos for my clients pretty quickly. My spare time might open up a little bit. The games I want to record are going to become easier, so to speak. I mean, new Pokemon Snap might be a little tricky, but we'll figure things out as we go along. Things are looking okay, and I think I really can pick my channel back up from out of the rut it's currently in. And I really do think, I can try to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I would like to get that silver play button. And then from there, maybe we'll see what I want to do next. But right now, while I at least still have some momentum, even if it is abysmally small, even if I'm only getting like 1 subscriber a day, well, you know what? 1 subscriber a day is still an increase. It'd take me a while to get to 100,000 subscribers. You know, if I'm at 90,000 subs right now, and I only get a subscriber a day, then yeah, it would take me 10,000 days to get to 100,000. But the thing I know I want to do right now is I want to get to 100,000. I want to celebrate. And I'm going to do a couple of things that I hope will help bring in some more viewership. I'm going to work on a video that's more of an editorial about Mario Kart 9 versus Nintendo Kart. That's something I know I want to do. So that's something I will try to complete in the coming days. And I know that some of the clients I'm working for, I enjoy working for them, but the times they contact me are infrequent. But I should be thankful for the times they don't contact me, because those are the times that I get to work on my own stuff. And then with Animal Crossing being done each day, I will have more time just to work on other stuff. So all this to say, by the time February rolls around, things will finally start to go back into the regular flow, and I feel fairly confident that I will be able to maintain a daily upload schedule once again, at least for a little while. We'll see how things play out. Then things will come to a screeching halt again once Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's sequel comes out, and I do another 100, 200 part walkthrough for that game. And I'll never truly learn my lesson, because I'll keep doing these video series that are super long where people will lose interest, and by the time I conclude them, the interest of the game has completely died out. But I will do my best to finish what I start, no matter what I do start. And I will really, really try to create videos that I think will capture the interests of my general Nintendo gaming audience. That is the plan. All right, let's go ahead and craft one more of these, and then we shall see just where I'm at by the end of this. All right, boom, all set. All right, let's see how we're doing. So, boom. It's not gonna be too much more, because it's only gonna be 4. I wanna get to 2,500. All right, so we can do this. That's gonna be 56 more times. 56 more times, then we'll get to 2,500, and then the next day, I can get to 2,750 or so, right? If not a little bit more. And then we'll get to 3,000 right after that, and it will all be done. And then I will frame these document stacks or these scattered papers on a wall somewhere or something like that. All right, there we go. Very good, very good. It shouldn't take too much longer to knock these out, especially if I keep mindlessly talking, because it helps take the focus away from the fact that I really have been rambling all day while having my right thumb mash the A button. I could switch to my middle finger or my index finger. That's a little better. But, you know, I keep trying to recline in this chair because sitting down for an hour straight, I know it's something that a lot of people do. I really need to stretch every once in a while. I guess I could stand up and stretch right now. I'm doing that right now, but then I'm further away from the microphone. You know, I didn't realize how much I was gonna miss the daily stretching activities of this game. But man, I kinda do miss them, I won't lie. It gave me a good excuse to stretch stuff. Fortunately, this is a wireless controller. I can hold it up above my head. I can do little stretches. Maybe that's what I should have been doing all along. Is I should have been stretching while I'm doing this. You guys can't see me, but I'm holding my controller above my head. I'm mashing the A button with my middle finger. And I'm really stretching my back muscles while I do this. There you go. I guess I could do like squats while I play. You know, I hold the controller in front of me and we do 1 squat, 2 squats, 3 squats. Oh, whoops, see, but now I'm not looking at the screen as much. Okay, here we go. 4 squats, 5 squats, 6 squats, 7 squats, 8, 9, 10. You know, maybe that's what I ought to be doing, is finding different ways to stretch. But yeah, sitting down here, talking so much, you know I've done this for 400 days now, and that's just Animal Crossing. I've recorded so many other videos. Actually, the videos that take a lot out of me are the Age of Calamity ones, just because there's so much shouting. There's so much shouting because there's so much going on in those videos, and then I have the nerve to record those on the same day as my Animal Crossing videos. I didn't do that today, but I was doing that back in like October or November, whenever this version 2.0 update first came out. In fact, I was doing that at the start of 2021, wasn't I? Man, I've been playing Age of Calamity and Animal Crossing for a while. No wonder my viewership's gone down. I've been focusing on the same 2 games over and over. Even so, I will be okay. I will stretch. My back will be okay. I have a nice comfy bed with nice comfy pillows. You know, I get up and stretch often. I go for walks. I use nice soaps when I shower. You know, I have a healthy living condition. I eat well. You know, I'm okay. I'll be fine. All right, let's see where I'm at after I craft this one. I don't think I'm gonna be at 2,500, but I think I am going to be pretty darn close to it. Let me see. So DIY furniture, 2, 4, 6, 4, okay. 36 more to go. We can do 36 more. I mean, there's still another 8 minutes or so that need to appear in this video, so we'll get it. I'm not gonna count these out loud, but I know that 36 is an even number, and I'm crafting 2 of these per set. You know, it's a little set. So, you know, I craft the second one of these and I go over to the other item and then I craft it back into this. So once one of the sets is done, that's how I know it'll be done. So we'll do this for a little longer and then I'll take the captain boat ride back. And like I said, when that's done, this video is done. And it really does appear to be that these document stacks, scattered papers, DIY furniture achievements will be done on the same day as the captain boat rides. So we'll be all set. This will be great. And I am looking forward to these achievements finally being done so that when the series does come to a close, as I said earlier, I will not have any regrets. It will all be finished. And there will still be some holes on my Nook Miles achievements. You know, the fact that I'm missing a bug catching contest or a fishing tourney or something. The fact that I probably won't have the golden shovel. And the fact that there's still the KK Mania achievement. You know, those will forever be holes in this series. But those are beyond my control. Getting the KK achievement means having to watch like 200 KK shows, but he only shows up once a week. So I can't do anything about that, you know? So if that achievement's not done in 400 days, that's not a big deal. And if I never get the gold shovel recipe, like that sucks, I really wanted it. It'd be nice to have a final collection of all the gold tools, but I can't control when Gulliver or Gullivar shows up on my island. So that's beyond my control. But the ones that are within my control, you know, I knocked out the cooking achievement just a couple days ago. I knocked out the fishing, bug catching, deep sea diving achievements basically like a year ago at this point, right? And I knocked out numerous other achievements. I got all the fossils. I caught every type of fish. I caught, what else did I do? Well, the point is, I knocked out a fair share of other achievements. So I did what I could, and the achievements that are beyond my grasp, it's not a huge deal if I can't complete those but by the time this series comes to a close. But for something I can do, I want to do it. All right, I don't think this is 36. I'm gonna craft 2 more, and then I'm gonna look at it again. And if I'm still like 2 or 4 or 6 off, then I'll craft those as well. But I think I'm getting pretty darn close to being there at 2,500 crafted pieces of furniture. Man, oh man, if I play this game for more than an hour each day, I probably could knock this out. But I wonder how long it would take to do in just one sitting. Beats me. All right, where are we at? DIY furniture. 18 more. I only got to halfway through all that. Oh, in most places, halfway is a fail. You gotta, 50% is a failing grade. You gotta do at least 60% to get a D, and not every place considers a D as a passing grade, and you gotta do at least 70% to get a C, and that's not even every single place. Some places, some teachers have different grading systems, and I might talk about this tomorrow when I do more furniture crafting. Maybe I'll talk about, school and grades and homework and stuff, because that's kind of what this is like homework. But I don't want to go too far into this topic right now. I think I want to save it, because it'll be good to talk about this, because that way I'll actually have something to talk about while I craft another 200 document stacks and scattered papers tomorrow. But for the time being, this has been nice. I'm glad I decided to do this on this island. I'm glad I decided to do it at this time of day when we have the little sunset view. Looks very nice. Very nice indeed. And I think what's most important is that, for the most part, I was able to find something to talk about while I did this. I try to refrain from saying or pausing for too long when I'm commentating. I feel as though having one flowing thought process is better to listen to. I try to speak my mind and come up with the thoughts as I'm saying them out loud, which works both for and against me. But what's most important is that I was able to talk about stuff. And I just want to make sure I have things to talk about, because that way I'll be able to fly through these crafting processes for the next few videos, because I got to come up with like 5, 6, 7 more topics. And I've already talked about why I like Mario games and why I like Sonic games and what I think the future of Pokemon will look like. And I could continue to do that, but I think sharing my real-life personal experiences on things was more beneficial and is easier in the grand scheme of things, because it's less to think about. It's harder to think about things that haven't happened yet than to think about things that have. In some cases, I mean, my memory is not always great, but at least just repeating something that's happened before is easy to me. All right, we'll do 2 more, and then will that be 18? That should be 18. Let's do these 2. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna be like two away from it, right? But let's see. Okay, so there's the 1. Okay, and there's the 2. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you very much. All right, let's see where we are. If I went past it for any reason, even better. But I get the feeling, I get the feeling I did it. I am 2 away, frick. All right, here we go. Let's move it to it, let's get it. Alrighty, so we'll do boom, good, good, good. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, then we'll do 1 more, and that will get us at a nice 2,500, and I'll only be 500 furniture items away from finally clearing that achievement. And you know what, for good luck, let's go ahead and make 2 tools, 1 flimsy tool and then 1 more advanced tool. So just 1 of these. No, hang on. Wait a minute, not 1 of those. Not a tree branch. There's gotta be something. Yeah, we'll do 1 flimsy shovel, and then I'll upgrade that to a regular shovel, and then I'll just drop it off over here. All right, just for good luck, make the future days of this just a little bit easier. Boom. Alrighty, and thank you. All right, extra shovel that I will not even need. Get the heck out of here. There you go. Drop that off. Drop the item, and then this back over here. Great. Oh wait, no, because the iron nugget, and if I get another iron nugget, it's gonna go there. Okay, let me go back to my island and let me bonk a rock or 2 real quickly. But otherwise, I'm done crafting stuff. I think I'm all set. I think I'm all set, sir. Captain, I am finally ready to listen to the 2nd verse of your song. Thank you for your patience while I stood there and monologued and crafted stuff all day. I appreciate you just kicking back. I guess you would have been doing the same thing on my island, but now we're just at a random location, so you have to wait on me to go home versus you starting at home. But I digress. Let's head back, Captain. We still have the sun up, so there's still a little bit of time to see the sunset. At least I think. Yeah, woohoo, yeah, Captain, all right. Yeah, I guess it is past 6 o'clock, so I guess the sun ought to be down. I was just impressed that it stayed up for as long as it did on that summer island. But I guess generally in the summer, the sun is out for longer periods of time, right? So I guess, was that always the feature in this game, that when you played it in the summer, the sun was out for longer? I don't know. But okay, let's go bonk a rock or two real quickly. You know what, I'm gonna bonk only this one tree. Only this one right here, all right? Just that one. All right. And let's go bonk a rock until I get 2 iron nuggets. And then I will finally be ready to conclude today's video, and it will be wonderful. Okay, here we go. Back over here, just running around with a stone axe. Don't mind me. And then we're gonna head on up here. Toby, you're just in time to see me bonk all the rocks. All right, see you later. No, you don't need to watch me bonk any of the rocks at all. It's all good. All right, here we go. Boom. Okay, it's not the money rock. We just need 2 iron nuggets. Okay, extra stones. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get the maximum number of bonks. Very good. Only 2 iron nuggets, huh? Maybe I ought to bonk 1 more rock for good luck. It'll save me time on a future day when I need to pick up more supplies anyway. Because man, crafting 1,700 tools or whatever whatever I need to get right now is not that fun. All right, come on, give me, there we go, at least another iron nugget. Very good, very good. All right, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh, the iron nuggets. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Okay. We have plenty of extra supplies. This should be fine. All right, the extra iron nuggets are there. Great. And, I'll just move that over there. All right, we're all set, folks. I got some extra supplies. Oh, there's a balloon. All right, I'll pop it real quickly. Here we go. Hey, no. No. Yes! No! Oh my god, are you kidding? Alright, it's fine. I gotta craft 1 more tool anyway. Let me do that real quickly, save myself some time in a future video. Alright, we'll go ahead and craft myself a real quick slingshot. So tools, slingshot. I got plenty of hardwood, alright? So we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you very much. Alright, and now we'll go see what the balloon was holding. And the slingshot's in the right place, right? Yes, it is. Cool. Okay. And then what was this, huh? What was that balloon carrying? This is iceberg wall. I already know it, doggone it. All right, well, whatever. I can throw that in the drop-off box. You know what else I'm gonna throw in the drop-off box? Not that. That's not what I wanted to throw in the drop-off box. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Okay, hang on. Now I don't know where anything is. Aroma pot. Put that back. Great. Okay, go up a little bit. All right, let's not tamper with that, huh? Oh, I was just trying to do a quick little joke. All right, let me throw these 2 items in there. That's gonna take up like a couple seconds in the next video, but it'll be, oh yeah, I gotta put the butterfly in there too. So you know what, that works out. Okay, and then that. Okie dokie, all set. I am done. I'm done. All right, folks, now I'm done. That wraps up this video of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!